effortless clean.
Welcome back. It's Friday, so I think everybody deserves a sweet treat as we kickstart the weekend.
That's right, and Krissy Gibson is with us this morning to create the perfect Oreo pie. Look at that sentence. Thank you.
Look at the smile on her face as soon as we said Oreo pie.
So, listen, as you know, I'm from North America, and we do love the peanut butter chocolate combo.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something good about it, right?
March the 1st, you put up bunting and celebrate Peanut Butter Appreciation Day.
Not only that, Martin, but I celebrate all month long. National Peanut Butter Lovers Day.
Go as far as to say all year long, no?
I might as well.
Might as well just make it a thing.
Why not?
I mean, come on. So it's got everything good going for it. Oreo crust.
Yeah.
Can't say anything bad about that. Gorgeous peanut butter filling and then chocolate ganache on top.
Yeah.
So we start by making the base. I call it a crust, but it's really not. It's more like a base. It's like a triple layer pie, okay?
Yeah.
So you use 2.5 tubes of Oreos, okay? Grind them up in the food processor.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna have to talk over the food processor. Can you hear me over there?
We can hear you.
So you're gonna grind your Oreos into crumbs, okay? And making the base of this pie could not be easier. You just use the whole Oreo, the whites, the cream center, and everything. And then you melt about 115 grams of butter, which is 1/4 of a pound.
Yeah.
Just cut it in half and then cut it in half again. Melt your butter, and then just pour it right down the funnel.
That is so cute, by the way. Look at that.
I've got all the gadgets.
Okay.
I love my gadgets.
Drink it.
There's no fear of that spitting back up to hit you. If
No, I hope not. I usually do end up wearing whatever it is that I've
you've made, yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
Labours of love.
So, yeah, once I made raspberry sorbet here and I was wearing white jeans. Like an idiot.
I remember that day.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So, anyway, here's our base. Oreo crust.
That was simple.
It's so simple. That's it, you guys, okay? So I'm putting on gloves because I tend to make a mess when I make my base. The thing is that as you make your 3 layers, you will be chilling each layer in the freezer, in between adding the next layer. So what we're gonna do is shape the base. We're gonna put it in the freezer. And as this chills, for at least 10 minutes, we're gonna make the middle layer, which is the peanut butter layer, okay? So there's our simple crust, and it's so good. You're gonna taste it in a minute, and you're gonna see what I mean. There's something so magical about an Oreo crust because the texture is gorgeous. And we all know the flavor is good.
Yeah.
Well, the texture is great when you add it with butter.
So are you making like a little well, shall we say?
So what I've done is I'm pressing it down straight on the bottom, and I'm pressing it into the sides, right? And you guys, there's a difference between a pie and a tart.
Okay.
The main difference is the depth. So I'm going to encourage all of our viewers to try to get a pan that is 2 inches in depth. Do you notice? This is deeper. It's 2 inches deep. A tart pan is only 1 inch deep.
Oh, wow, okay.
So an apple tart is not as deep as an apple pie. It's bigger.
Right,
There's more to love, you know? Us North Americans, bigger and better, right? So now we take our crust, we chill it for at least 10 minutes in the freezer.
Yeah, okay.
Then here's a chilled one. We get ready for the filling, which is the peanut butter part, okay? We take our icing sugar, our peanut butter, and our butter. That's just, those are the only 3 ingredients we're using, okay? Now, this is the part that I probably will end up wearing.
Okay.
So we're gonna mix that up with a hand mixer.
Oh, it's softer than I thought. Is there a specific type of peanut butter that is?
Creamy.
Creamy, not crunchy.
Yeah, girl, you gotta use creamy.
Oh, I love crunchy.
I know, so do I. But for this, we're gonna go with the creamy, okay?
Okay.
And you'll see.
I trust you.
Trust me.
Creamy, smooth peanut butter.
Yeah, so smooth peanut butter and soft butter, okay? And the reason we want to use soft butter is because we want it to blend smoothly with the icing sugar and the peanut butter, okay?
So get your butter out of your fridge in advance of
and you
this.
know what else? I usually will soften it in the microwave for just about, I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds,
Okay.
especially if it's one of the cold months. Your butter will be pretty
Oh yeah,
firm.
Sure, you could use it to help build the wall if there was a gap in your wall.
So this is almost like a peanut butter frosting, okay? But the texture will be a bit more dense than a frosting. It won't be quite as fluffy. This is our peanut butter filling. That's done, okay? So we're going to fill our pie with this. When you fill your chilled crust, it has to be cold, you want to make the top as flat as you can make it. And the reason is we're adding our ganache to that last, okay?
Now you're going to have to teach a trick for that.
So, well, what I do is I freeze it with a sheet of grease-proof paper on top of it. I push it down, and I use a spatula to sort of flatten out the paper. I freeze it, and when I'm done freezing it, I'll pull the paper off. It'll be nice and flat, and I add my ganache to that. Okay, so that's what I do. So see what I'm doing here? I'm simply pushing the peanut butter around to the edges. How am I on time, Martin?
You got about 90 seconds.
I do?
Yeah.
Then dig in.
Oh.
What are we waiting for?
Don't tell me again. I wanted to do this for...
After this is chilled, we're going to add our chocolate ganache, okay? The ganache is simple. You melt together, the recipe's on the website. You melt together your chocolate, some cream, and a dab of peanut butter. All right, you melt those together in the microwave or in a bain-marie on the hob.
Are you all right there, girl? What's going on?
My taste buds are exploding.
Talk to us, talk to us.
I can't. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
She likes it.
That's a mixture of dark and milk chocolate.
Yeah, and actually, it's great to use just dark, but use what you have. Milk chocolate is also fine. I did add a bit of milk chocolate to this. I will say that if you use chocolate chips, they are not going to melt as evenly as a chocolate bar, broken up.
But you put the ganache on top. We're looking at this one here, and it's and just a little bit of work as well, just for decoration, has just made this look incredible.
So look,
to the point where Brooke, it wants a second slice.
Oh, I think I'll be sick if I eat another one.
Martin, I've noticed you haven't tasted yours.
Well, you see,
He's
it's
a good
Lent,
Catholic
Krissy,
boy.
and I'm off all this stuff.
I wasn't going to let it go.
No, it's not his choice. Oh, it is your choice, actually.
Yeah.
But it's just he's being good. I'm not.
being good.
I'm
Anyway.
happy about it.
And you're being
This-
good, and you knew I was coming.
Yeah, I know. I should have known better. This will find a really good home.
Oh, yeah.
Believe me, it will
right.
find a good home. Krissy, thanks so much.
Thank
My
you so
pleasure.
much.
All right, coming up, the man who's making maths fun.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Countdown's Dr. Tom Crawford is in for a chat. We'll see you after this.
Sensitive bladder?
We're always discreet like me.
Always discreet. Give strong